Check Your Health is sponsored by Intermountain Health and the Utah Department of Health and Human Services.
Well, Nathan Malin here is the violence and injury epidemiologist for the Utah Department of Health and Human Services. Epidemiologist, you're looking at people and their connections, and you have a new program called, what, the CHAT campaign?
Exactly.
What is the goal of this campaign?
So yeah, we just launched this last week, the website, and the whole intent behind this, that the tagline for CHAT is Family Connections for Healthy Futures. And so it's based off of the research that shows that when we all have healthy connections in our lives, our health is better and we're more resilient. And especially for youth that are growing up and
Right.
they really need healthy connections in the home so that they can overcome the difficulties that they'll face in their life and they can have a healthier future as they go on.
Some of those connections, though, are before parents know what they're doing, right? Anybody can become a parent. But when do those connections start?
They start very early and maybe even within the womb. But yeah, we need to be fostering those connections and prioritizing those connections across childhood. And what this campaign is kind of focused on is the teen to tween ages, because those kids, they're developmentally thinking about relationships outside of the home. And sometimes parents kind of let that be and don't really focus on that relationship. But like every relationship, we need to be dedicating time and attention to it, and it's really important that we make sure that parents know how to talk to their teens and make sure that those parents are prioritizing that relationship and finding opportunities to connect with their kids every single day.
Well, we know the importance, but the resources are key, and you might just think your teen is difficult, but there are some tricks, right? Do you have a little list or that resource where people can check it all out?
Yeah, so the website is letschat@utah.gov.
Okay.
And on there we have different resources and different data for evidence-based ways to connect with your kids. One of those is just making sure that you're prioritizing family meals and making sure that you make that time daily to talk about what's going on so you can connect with them about the deeper things on one-on-one time in the future.
Right, family meals, that's the Food Nanny focuses on too.
Yeah.
We're going to put that list and the connection for the resources on our website. Thanks so much, Nathan. We'll put it on KUTV.com and click on Check Your Health. Lindsay?